Hey guys, gals, and Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. Now, last episode, our three companions here, Bradley, Candy, and Pay, they all got radiation sickness from being around us for too long. Now, thank you to those of you who did help me out in the comment section, but I actually figured out how to do it. We just asked them to use the item and they only use one of them. I had it in my mind that when you ask them to use an item, they take the item, but I'll show you. I've used it on the other two and I'm now going to do it to Candy. So we're going to talk to Candy and we are going to say, I would like you to use this item, H, and we're going to go down to the Prussian blue tablet, and there we go. She says, here we go. And so she has taken them, Bradley has taken one, and Pay has taken one. However, something happened to them. Something happened to Bradley and something happened to Candy. Pay seems to be okay so far, but I think it's because she hasn't had as much exposure to Dusk. Candy mutated. She got a mutation. And the mutation that she got was, wait for it, let's see, I would like to know a little bit more about you. Pretty. She mutated to be more pretty. How about that? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. I also like that her main skill is first aid. So yeah, she has some skills as a medic as well. Fantastic. However, Bradley mutated, and it wasn't as good for him. He got rough skin. So rough skin is what we've had before, and that, has in turn been chitinous skin, it's been scales, it's been all kinds of things for us. But they are now mutants too. And I think Pay probably isn't too far behind. Now, if I say let's go, I want to see if they keep on saying they're suffering from radiation sickness. They're not. So the Prussian blue tablets are definitely helping. We have enough of a supply for a while, but we are probably going to need to top them up every now and then. And actually, now that I think about it, we also have these potassium iodide tablets. If taken prior to exposure, they may mitigate injury caused by radiation absorption. If we give them to them now, when they aren't suffering radiation sickness, or at least recovering from it, we might stop them from getting more in the future. So I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm just going to go through to each of them, and I'm going to say, I would like you to use this, and just say the potassium iodide tablets. There we go. So that's Candy. Now Bradley, and let's go, I would like you to use this, and definitely capital F. What? Oh, shit. Bradley says, nope. I don't trust you. I don't fucking trust you enough to eat from your hand. My current weapon is better than this. Okay. I didn't want you to use it as a weapon. I just wanted you to eat it, but okay, fine. Don't eat it then. What about Pay? Are you going to trust us enough? They trusted us to take the radiation medication. I want you to use this item. And let's just make sure we go straight down to it. And same thing. She says, no, I don't trust you enough. Hey, that's fine, let's go. The main thing is that they took the Prussian... Oh, now Pay says she's suffering from radiation sickness. Are they all still saying that? I guess I could give Pay another one. I don't know whether or not she's going to take another one again, so let's just say, I want you to use this item, and let's go Prussian blue tablet. Here we go. Okay, so she will actually take those at least. So, yeah, we'll see. Let's have a look, because she didn't before. I want to check again. Let's say I'd like to know some more about you. Yeah, so she hasn't mutated, so we'll see what happens there. Stay tuned on that. Okay, so it is still, it's late at night, it's snowing outside, we are hungry. We're hungry and, well, our stats still aren't super great, and mostly that's just because of how tired we are lately. There isn't too much we can do about that. Something that I am going to need to start doing, and I'm probably going to have to do now, is they're still saying they're suffering from radiation sickness, even though I've given those. They are probably going to need more than just the one tablet, and I'm probably going to have to stay away from them for a little while. Let's give another one. Prussian blue tablet. Okay, Candy says thanks. Okay, that's good of you, Candy. Thank you. And let's give... Oh, did I give her the whole thing? Shit. Because Candy also has troubles, we know. Did I give her the entire bottle? Let's see. Did I ask her to hold on to this item? I think I did. Shit. Okay. Prussian blue. Oh, it looks like everything's reset. I think we might be okay to trade. No, it's still not okay. And I don't seem to see a way for me to reset our trade values in using the debug menu. So unfortunately, Candy is bugged for some reason or another. We can use the debug menu to go through and check a number of things. I don't think that we have an option there. At least I don't think so. Not that I can see. Edit player /NPC, we could try that. Yeah. Other than that, I don't know what else we could possibly do. So we're just going to go to Candy, edit skill stat, grant items, delete items, wear / wield an item from player's inventory. Okay. Not really. Not really what we need. And that's to give her an item, any item, but we don't want that. Well, that's frustrating and annoying. I think for now, I'm going to have to tell them all to guard the position back at home. So if we come back into our room, I think we'll be able to do that. And I hope that those tablets are going to start to take effect. Bradley, are you going to join us? Here we go. Okay. Right, so first of all, Candy, I'm going to need you to stay here for a while. It's too dangerous us being close to each other like this. So we're going to ask her to stay at home. Bradley, ask him to wait as well. And Pay, ask her to wait. Now, what are they going to do? Are they going to do what Donnie did? What is he doing? Why is he doing that? I don't understand. Those two wait just fine. Bradley smashes the window and runs at the first opportunity. I don't know. I don't know what's gone into him. But there's nothing we can do about that now. What's done is done. Maybe he got spooked. Okay, well, we're going to need a few things to fix that before we move on. At least those two have decided to stay for the time being. Still got some nails. We should be able to do this. Let's go and board that thing up. Okay. Alright, so we are still a little bit tired. We are very hungry. We do not have our cold any longer though, so that is a good thing at the very least. What I'm wanting to do is cook a whole heap of the acorn meal, but it's going to take a long time for us to be able to do that. I'm going to go ahead and just drop that down there, which means that we are going to get more hungry in the process. However, we really do need to try and make some flour. So first of all, we need to go ahead and light that on fire. And let's see, cooked acorn meal. Now, how long is this going to take? 24 minutes, 48, an hour? I think we could go for 3 hours. Or, yeah, let's try and go for around the 3 hour mark. So we'll try 8. That's going to take a long ass while. I'm going to get quite thirsty in the process. But we made it through. We're going to have some coffee actually, because that's going to help us stay awake for a little bit longer, because our sleeping schedule is still absolutely messed up. No good. Okay, let's have some clean water. We want to actually light that on fire and get some more water in this process as well. Just while we're here, make sure I'm actually selecting the right keys. Go for our clean water, and let's make 8. And oh shit, we're throwing up. Are we being affected by radiation now? Possibly. Nausea again. Are we suffering from radiation? It's not telling us we are, but we could be. And from everything else around us. Oh, hang on, that has changed. Okay, so before it was, I think it was only a small amount, but it's more now. Our radioactivity is higher. We're a danger to everyone here. If we end up killing everyone, I think that's going to destroy her. Okay, we have the cooked acorn meal. Are these showing up red now because they're irradiated? Oh no, it's because we're nauseous. Right, and it's saying we'll puke it up if we have it. Okay. I see. Okay. Well, in that case, let's see if we can... How long is it going to take us to make flour? Okay, let's make 4 lots of flour if we can. And we're throwing up a whole lot as well. Great. Okay, we did it. We managed to make the flour, at the very least. So we have something there. However, we are still throwing up like nobody's business. It's got to be the radiation, right? I think that's playing a factor into it. We need to keep on researching. And I feel nervous doing it by them. I think we're going to take our saxophone. We want to take our book as well. We still have that book? We do. We're going to take that and we're going to try and read that by ourselves. We no longer feel nauseous. Okay, well, I'm going to try and make the most of that. Let's have some water, get hydrated. And we're going to see if we can quickly light that fire again and make ourselves some food using that flour. Even just making something basic like the flatbread. The flatbread lasts a long time. It's easy to make. Let's make 4 lots. Okay. Alright, while it's still hot, let's go ahead and just eat. Just chowing down as much as we can. Still very hungry. We haven't not been hungry for a while now, just because of our stomach. Good gosh, we're eating a hell of a lot. Okay, we're full, finally. God damn, that's been a long time coming. Don't like it. Don't like what's happening to us. Okay, well, we need some sunlight. And ideally, we'd have somewhere to sit and read. I have no idea where Donnie is. I have no idea where Bradley is. Maybe Bradley has nothing else to be here for. And we have Lyda gone, you know? Let's go ahead and shift this thing. I know we'd be right by the window though, so that's a little dodgy for me. Let's go ahead and start playing our saxophone. Okay. Let's build it. No, not smash. Just smash some tunes on the saxophone. Now, there is a chance that we might draw things to us through that window, but if they do try and attack us through the window, it's going to be bad for them. Let's try and read this sucker. Okay. Come on, Dusk. Okay, we got to 7. We're getting there. We're slowly but surely getting there. We just need to stick at it. We're just reading page after page, trying to get an understanding of how we can make purifiers so that we might be able to cure us of these ailments. These ailments that are doing damage not only to us, but to our environment and our friends. Dusk has already lost 1 person. She doesn't want to lose any more. Okay, we mutated something then, I'm pretty sure. Or that was us feeling nauseous. We're going to stop reading for a moment. No, we actually are going to stop reading. I need to check. Okay. Did we have stubby tail before? I feel like we did. We got a weak stomach. Did we have a weak stomach before? I feel like we mutated something extra. But all of our others still seem to be the same. I guess we could just have a look for the log. And the log is capital P. So I can have a quick look through that. Okay, 35. Okay, it was no longer feeling nauseous that was doing it. I believe. Okay. So seeing the green makes me think that we've mutated something. But it seems that's not the case. Oh no, we did! We mutated weak stomach. Oh, great. Okay. Yeah, we did that in that first lot. Okay. Damn, okay. We have a weak stomach. It means that we're going to be throwing up more often now. Not surprised. Our torso is actually hot, surprisingly enough. So we might just take off our cloak for the time being. That'll help. Yeah. Okay. Let's have some more flatbread. Let's get full if we can, because it just means that we can go for longer. Get slaked? No, that's fine. We were pretty close to being slaked. We are still playing our sax. Let's continue. Feeling tired? Stop. Yes, we probably shouldn't be reading when we're super tired. So I think we're probably going to go ahead and try and make a batch of coffee. Yeah, a quick batch of coffee. Still playing the saxophone, if that's what we do. Okay, make our way to our kitchen. Dusk just playing a melody to herself all alone. Okay, let's see. Let's make some coffee. Pretty please. Okay, coffee powder, coffee. Alright, let's go ahead and make 2 things of coffee. Use some water nearby. Let's consume it, and do it anyway. Okay. Alright. We just need to go for a little bit longer. Not a huge amount more, just a little bit longer. We need to hold out for. Come on, there we go. Jump back on that chair. Keep reading to ourselves. Damn it, we're so close. How close are we? We're close enough that I probably want to try and just push on. We're so close to getting to 8. If we can do it, there's a chance we'll be able to cure ourselves of this menace. Let's eat what we can, drink what we can, and just keep on reading. Do it. Keep trying. We got there. And we started getting very chilly in the process. We're going to go ahead and chuck that cloak back on over everything else. And we got to stop playing that saxophone, however fun it is. Okay, how are we doing? Oh, we've got very smart. Okay, see, we're still mutating some positives. We're very smart now. We're very smart, we're very strong. So very smart is probably going to be giving us 2 points extra. Yeah. Damn. And it's probably in part to, I like to imagine, because we are learning so much throughout this this process, and we have learnt everything we can from this book. Dusk now hopes that she's going to be able to use this to cure herself of this radiation. The thing is now we are dead tired. Well and truly dead tired. So we are not going to be able to push on anymore. Are the others still there? They are. Okay. We're going to drop this off. I'm going to drop the chemical reference book off, and we're going to go up and we're going to try and sleep. Have something to eat before we do. All that flatbread. And it's all gone just like that. Now we sleep. And we're probably going to sleep for most of the day. We really need to try and set alarms. Okay, very strong turned back into strong, so not so good. We lost weak stomach. Okay. We wake up at 1 PM. Our genes just changing like nothing else. So very strong is no longer there, we're just strong. Okay, but we did lose weak stomach, so that's something. We're probably going to lose a lot of our mutations through the purification process, but we will get them back, or some of them back, when we start making serums, but we can't go on with this random mutation process for any longer. It's just too dangerous for Dusk. We do, first of all, need to try and deal with our other stats before we... Oh god, we're throwing up. It's got to be the radiation. It's got to be. Shit. I don't think that's going to be helping us much right now. That nausea is going to be sticking around for a while. Okay, look, we're going to go down. We're going to open up the door, get some light in here. And I'm going to see what we can make. What we have under here. Okay, so we have a lot of serums that we can now make. That's good. It's a good sign. A lot of different mutagens as well. But what we are looking for specifically is any form of purify. And there it is, purify. Now what do we need? Okay, so we need 2 things of mutagen, or we need 4 things of royal jelly, and we just need a heat source. Okay, doable. Definitely doable. Now, how do we make just basic mutagen by itself? We'd need 2 things of mutagen, correct? Okay, so to make mutagen, we need dehydrated tainted meat, or blob globs, okay, or a chunk of tainted meat. Well, we know where there's a whole heap of zombies. I don't know how much is still going to be there though, but we might be able to start boiling down some of them into mutagens, and then from the mutagens into purifiers. That's the hope, at least. That's the dream. I'm going to try and keep that dream alive. I think before we go out though, we are going to attempt to just make some more water. So let's go get purifying. Because not that we can drink it right now because of how nauseous we're feeling, but I think... What am I doing? Why am I going all the way down there? That's not what we're after. We're after clean water. Let's go ahead and make 8 units of clean water, and we'll pour it straight into the hydration pack for us to use when we're feeling better. Is there anything else food-wise that we can make that we can take with us that'll be good? Looking for things that aren't going to take us too long to actually make. Some bee balm tea might be nice. Okay, reduce negative effects of the common cold or flu. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to keep that down. Not at the moment. Could make some biscuits. Entirely possible. Yeah, don't actually need too much to make them. Let's just make 2 lots, and we're going to use the tallow. Okay, good job. We're still feeling nauseous? We are. And it's actually warm, which is kind of surprising. But I'm sure once we actually get outside, it won't be as warm. So let us continue. We no longer feel nauseous. Okay, make the most of it. Get hydrated. Get ourselves feeling a little bit better. Have some of the biscuits, especially while they're still hot. Nice. Okay. Alright. We walk past the grave of our friend, hoping that we won't be digging more of them soon. I imagine Dusk's still feeling very uneasy. Oh, I did see an NPC to northeast then. Let's check our map, it's been a while. Okay, Donnie's up that way. And Candy and Pay are down there, but we have no idea where Bradley is. No idea where Archer is as well. Archer's long gone. We don't know. Hey, Donnie's up there. What is she doing? Let's have a look. Oh, that's the dog. Okay, that's not Donnie. Okay, let's see. We already have some tainted meat up there, so I think what we're going to do is... I wonder if it's worth us getting the tainted bones as well. There's a whole heap of other stuff here. Actually, there's leather patches there that we should probably grab. Let's come into here. We're going to go into our auto pickup manager. Let's turn off rags for now. That's not what we're going to do. There we go. And let's go taint. And then, not 8, we want to go asterisk. Let's test it. Nothing. Okay. Bring that closer. Okay, try again. Oh. Whoops. Okay, let's see, test. Okay, yeah. It'll bring tainted bone as well. I think that's okay. Yeah. Save changes, yes. And we'll start collecting. Okay. Did we didn't grab any of that tainted meat. But what did we pick up? Nothing. We picked up nothing. Tainted bones, okay. So we did pick up something. I think it's because it says it's a chunk. So we need to change the way that we're actually doing that auto pickup. So we might be able to change it like this. Now if we test it, there we go, chunk of tainted meat. Perfect. We'll save the changes, and voila, just like that, we'll start picking up any tainted meat that is around. We can see where the tainted meat is. We're going to take just this tainted meat to start off with. We're overburdened. Okay, let's go ahead and deal with that. We're going to drop all of the tainted meat down there. Okay. I don't think we still know that recipe though, do we? So I can't actually just look it up. No. Damn. That's unfortunate. I can't remember exactly how much we needed. I feel like that's probably enough for us to get started, so we're going to head back with that. Get back inside the house. There we go. Out of the snow. We're on the 8th day of winter though. We are kind of actually getting through winter, surprisingly enough. The seasons are much faster. The way that they're kind of set when you start, it's just 15 days, which, you know, we might look at making it longer in time. Now, we are going to need a fire source, something that I'm going to need to take into consideration down there. I might just be able to take everything we need up to the top. Either that or we charge our chemistry set up, which is probably the best thing for us to do. Okay, we're actually just going to drop all of that stuff up here. Like so. Okay, we're going to go ahead and let go of Travis. We're going to come into here, and I'm going to see if I can find that chemistry set of ours, because we can see if we can charge it up. There we go. And I just moved it across to there by accident. That's not what I wanted to do. Or did I? Where did I move the chemistry set to? Ah, it is there. It's just up the top. Okay. Apparently I still have a lot of stuff in my inventory. Interesting. Okay. There. That's better. Okay, and let's go ahead and grab that. No! Oh dear. I don't need that. Not now. Okay. Alright, so let's have a look at the advanced chemistry set. Okay, so boiling, chemical making, distilling. Good. Let's see if we can reload it. Okay, so we've got a lot of batteries we can reload it with. We can take 200 charges. Let's use the 4,000 that are there. Okay, and now let's have a look. If we jump into here, we can see that we can make mutagen. Great. Good start. So we need 3 chunks of tainted meat. So we've got quite a bit. The question is, how much bleach and ammonia do we have? I feel like we've got quite a lot, because we did take those quite large amounts of them. I hope we did take quite a lot. I feel like we did. Now, if I jump into the purifier, what do we need to make the purifier? We need 2 mutagen. Okay. But then we also need more bleach and ammonia. So we're probably going to need a lot of bleach and ammonia. But mostly we can make that with salt water or saline. Okay. And we can make this with scrap metal and clean water. And charcoal. Okay. We've got quite a lot of lye powder as well, so we should be able to make a decent amount here. Let's see how many mutagens we can actually make. I think for the time being we'll make 4, because then we should be able to make 2 purifiers out of that. We're going to use the bleach, and we are going to use the ammonia. Okay. Shit, do we have containers for them? Yes, we do. Okay, good. Okay, let's pour 1 into the glass flask. Pour another into this glass bottle. Okay, great. Good, good, good. Now, purifier. We can do it. Now, I want to know if we can make a purifier serum, because I feel like the serum will be more targeted. What can we do? No, we can't. Okay, that's okay. That's all right. A purifier is still good in my book, so that's what we're going to want to try and make. Purifier, ×2. Difficulty is 9, so this is really quite difficult for us to do. I really hope we don't waste anything. You know what? I'm almost tempted we shouldn't batch this. I think we should only do 1 at a time. Less chance of us kind of wasting things, so let's attempt to use it. Okay, but we don't waste any materials. Let's try again. Okay, we fail, but our cooking is going up a little bit. Okay, we did it. We actually freaking did it. Okay, let's pour it into a container for now, into another glass flask. Let's try again. Okay, good, we freaking did it. Pour into a container, glass flask. Okay, so we have 2 purifiers. Dusk has successfully done it. She's become very much like the people who were first working on her, who were first attempting to alter her genetic structure by injecting her with these different things and taking different strings of genes from her as well. We're going to take them. The question is, what is it going to do to us? It could take a few of our good mutations away with us, possibly. There is a high possibility of that. Okay. Where is our purifier at, yo? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around everywhere around us. I'm going to go to our inventory. Just making sure it isn't actually in here at the moment. No, so let's go Puri. Okay, so there we go. We've got 2. We've got that one there. And, oh, that's water purification. Okay. Alright, so 2 glass flasks of purifier. Let's hope that Dusk has cooked these up properly. She drinks. Okay. Oh, we had a few things change there. Our retractable claws turned back into claws. Our stubby tail mutation is gone. Very smart turns into smart, and we lose light sensitive. Not bad. Not bad. I'm happy with that. Okay, but we're not stopping there. We can't stop there. We need this radioactivity to go, and we are going to risk losing other more beneficial mutations along the way. We are going to consume another glass of purifier. Okay, that's good. This is very good. We lose our weakening mutation. Your radioactivity mutation turns to minor radioactivity. Very good. So it actually did increase before. Our bark mutation turns into philoderm, and we lose our smart mutation. I think that's a good trade-off. I am happy with that as a trade-off. Let's drink some water. And let's eat some of our biscuits. Get nice and full. Okay. Good work, Dusk. She's doing it. She's gaining control of her body. Through science. Okay. This is good. This is good. I wonder, do we still have that wrapped radiation badge? What color is it now? It's black. Fuck. God. I don't think it's meant to be black. Yeah, no. It's not meant to be black. Yeah, we got seriously radioactive for a while there. Okay, so we have 2 empty glass flasks again. Let's go back to cooking. Let's see what we can make. Let's attempt to make 2 mutagens again. So that means that we're probably running out of something. It could be the tainted meat, quite possibly. We're going to use the ammonia nearby. Okay, we fail, but we don't waste any materials. We try again. We fail, but we don't waste. Nice. It's done. We've got 2. So we can make 1 purifier with that. So we're going to pour it into a container. We're going to pour it into that glass flask there, not the one that's in our inventory. And we're going to pour the other one into... I guess the small plastic bottle. Okay. Alright. She's doing good. Working a chemistry set. Okay. So, now we seem to be missing a few things. So if we go down to Purify, we can see what we are missing at the moment. Could be the charges. I think that's it. Yeah, it's just the charges. Wow, we kind of tore through them a little fast. So if we go to our chemistry set again, which I think we still actually have with us, yes, we just need to go ahead and reload it. Okay, easy done. I'm happy with that. Okay, jump back into here. We are going to be making Purifier, and we can only make 1 for now, but I'm okay with that. Let's attempt to make it. Using more bleach and ammonia. We fail and we do waste some materials. Did we waste any mutagen? Shit, we did. Fuck, it was the mutagen that we wasted. Okay, so what do we need to make more mutagen? What are we actually missing? No, we can. It was just the batteries that we're missing out on. Okay, so we might actually be able to make 4 again. We're going to try it. Okay, we're losing light now, so that's not super good. Okay. Let's go. Plastic bottle. Just put them all in the plastic bottles. Okay. That's that. We're only working by the light of our atomic nightlight now, which will probably impact this somewhat, I imagine. It does say we can craft it though, so I think we're probably okay. As long as we don't get to being dead tired. We're just going to try and make 1 at a time. Use the nearby bleach and ammonia. Okay, good. Let's pour it into one of those flasks. And we're going to do the same thing again. Now, you do not want to take more than one mutagen at a time. I don't think the same thing applies to purifiers. Maybe it does. But I know that by taking more than one like mutation or mutagen at the time, you can become addicted to it. And so you'll want to mutate more and more and more, and that can be quite bad, obviously. Zombie pheromone. Okay, this is some kind of disgusting ball of rotting meat. Squeezing it causes a small cloud of pheromones to spray into the air, causing nearby zombies to become friendly for a short period of time. Potentially quite useful. I think that Noah actually had that for a little bit, a zombie pheromone thing. Yeah. Okay, purifier, let's try and make it. Bleach and ammonia, and we do it. Pour into a container, glass flask. Okay, I think I said glask. Glass flask. There we go, I got there. So, we are going to be taking this again. So we are going to be losing more mutations, potentially some good ones as well. Her skin might go back to being relatively normal. We've still got the chitinous skin. We do have a philoderm still. I find it quite strange that we're able to have both of those things, so we might see it going back to one or the other. Our claws might go back to long fingernails. We haven't lost our night sight yet, which is a blessing, but who knows? We don't know what direction it's going to be going in. Again, in the dim glow of Dusk's atomic nightlight, she takes one of the flasks and consumes. Okay, so that wasn't so good for us. We lost our chitinous skin, it's turned into rough skin, our claws turned back into long fingernails, which is actually what they started off as. We lost our philoderm, and our Fey night sight turned it into just regular Fey vision. So we still have a lot of our negative ones, some of our positive ones aren't as positive anymore. We fully lost the chitinous skin, and our philoderm has gone right back to rough skin, which is the base mutation of that. I want radioactivity gone. If we can get rid of that, are we happy? That's all that I want to get rid of. I can even live with bad back. We'll see. We are going to consume one more. Okay. Right. We lost a fair amount. We lost our high thirst mutation, which is great. That's really good. We lost Fey vision. We still have our Fey eyes though. That can't be taken away from us because it is one of our base mutations. We lost strong, not good. And we lost bad back, which is good. We still have minor radioactivity, which is not good. That's what I'm trying to get rid of here. We've got rid of everything else, so I'm confident that if we keep going, if we take another, we will get rid of minor radioactivity. So I think we're going to attempt to do that. We're a little tired still, but it is early on. You can see how dark it is now. Like, this is how, like, regular people see. I think if we actually turn off our nightlight, we'll be able to see a little bit better. Let's see, close the cover. Yeah, so this is essentially how we could see when we first started the game. We will get that mutation back, I will be sure that we do, but for the time being, we are going to be without it. We are going to go and take that cover back off, though, because we are going to do some more work. Let's see. Let's make some mutagens. Okay, what are we running low on? I think it might be the tainted meat that we're running low on. Let's just make the one for now, then. Okay, mutagen, bleach, ammonia, and we're going to pour it into a container, into a plastic bottle. Okay, now what are we missing out on? If we go down to mutagen, where are you hiding? That's mutagenic serum. Where is this regular old mutagen? I can't believe I'm missing it. No, let's just search. Okay. Oh, it's just the batteries again. Okay, I guess we've got more than enough there. It's just literally just the batteries and the chemistry set, which we also have more than enough batteries, so I think we're going to be doing just fine. So let's jump into here. See if... Oh, we can only make one more for now? Okay, alright, we'll do that. Oh, we can actually make a purifier now. Okay. I guess we had a mutagen kicking around. An extra mutagen. Well, let's just try and make some purifier then. We fail? Okay. Let's attempt again. Okay, done. Get it in the flask. Okay. Well, you can see the list, the what was once a long list of Dusk's mutations is getting a lot shorter. Don't worry. Like, she's not going to go back to being a regular normal human. That's not her dig. But we need to get back to being, well, I guess, safe. And then we can build on from there, because we can now make serums, so we can kind of target the direction that we want Dusk to go. I don't know if we can actually make the serum that I want yet. I was thinking that Dusk seemed to be going down the, well, like you were saying, the Dryad, the elf path, and I think that was a good path for her to be going down. We'll see if we can still kind of get her in that direction. There are some other serums I might want her to take as well, which could give her some really beneficial mutations, but we'll see how that goes. If we can get her back to a normal base, it does mean that it just opens us up to do a number of different things. And it also means that we can kind of just start exploring again without having to worry about dying because of our body falling apart. I mean, weakening's gone as well. Like, weakening is one of the main things. Like, that can go very, very bad for us. So, we are going to drink, once again, this flask of purifier. And like that, we lose our minor radioactivity. Now, I think we are very close to actually where we started off, surprisingly enough. We still have our fangs, which is normal. We have everything that we started with, I think. The only extra thing is perceptive. We are right back at the start, and rough skin. So we are right back at the start. Which, well, I mean, it's good to be back. It's good to be back here for now. So, let's see. We can make a plant serum. We can make a spider serum. All right, so let's actually just have a look at the mutagens first to see what we would need to make those. Oh, no, I think we'll just scroll through first and just see exactly what we need. Lupine. Cephalopod. Bird, fish, just a regular mutagenic serum. Lizard, slime, cattle, ursine, bird, fish, ursine. Rat, beast, lizard, troglobite, which is pretty decent. Okay. And I think that's it. That's what we got for now. Yeah. The rest are pretty much drugs. So, like, the kind of the higher end ones, the ones that are in this book over here, which we can actually read, we can actually understand. If we can get our cooking to 9, we will be able to make these. The alpha mutation, alpha is a really, really, really good mutation tree, and I imagine it's probably going to be good for us to go down that. That's where we're getting a lot of our other serums from. Yeah, so like the alpha and I think the alpha mutation tree is probably going to be like this. It's going to be one of these specific books, which we'd be able to find in another lab. I would like to learn that. I would like to learn alpha, but to get us to level 9 is going to be, well, actually, probably not that hard. We might even be able to try and read through some of that today. I'm going to take it. It's late, and we are going to, for the time being, just go ahead and cover up our nightlight, like so. Now, what did I do with our saxophone? Did we keep that on us? No. Did I drop it back over here? I did. Okay, well, I hope that they're doing better now. And I feel like we can probably call them back to us. Let's see. Okay, I need you to come with me. All right, let's go. And let's talk to Pei as well. Not yet, and I need you to come with me. Let's go. So, Candy says she's still suffering from radiation. Unfortunately, she took ours and we can't get it back. I would hope that she would be using it. I want to see if Pei says that she's suffering from radiation sickness as well. God, it's actually quite difficult to find myself around here now. Holy moly. Okay. We're getting there. The others should still be with us. Now I understand what it's like to be them. What it's like to be human. Okay. The others nearby? Okay, they are. Candy still says it. Pei says that she isn't. Let's see if Candy's mutated any further. Nope, she's still just pretty. Lucky her. I wonder if Pei has during this time, although we might have got her before. Not yet. Know a little bit about you? Slow healer. Oh, that's not a good mutation. That's not a good mutation at all. No, not so great. Damn. Yeah, I'm not sure how we can reset our trade amounts because it still thinks that I owe her, which I don't. I don't, Candy. I don't owe you. Yeah. I might see if I can find out how to do it because we are actually at the 45-minute mark. So let's go ahead and wheel the saxophone for now. We won't activate it just yet. I'm going to do a little bit of research in between this just to see if there is a way for us to do it or not. Alright, I'll see you all in a moment. Alrighty, I have returned, and unfortunately, there seems to be a larger issue at hand here. You should be able to change the amount that you're owed in your save file, but there seems to be no reference to it anywhere at all. So I'm going to try and see if I can force a trade with Candy at all. Let's see how we do. Trade items, and we're going to go Prussian blue tablets, and we're going to see if we can force the trade. No. Nope, we do not seem to be able to force it at all. There unfortunately seems to be no way for us to do that. The price is 90, and I don't think we can give ourselves 90 cash just like that. There might be a way. I'll see if it's possible. We're going to quickly jump into the debug menu, and let's see. We're going to go and see if we can wish for cash. So let's go /, which is find, and I just want to search for cash. Cash card. Right, so we have plenty of cash cards with a lot of money on it, but unfortunately we can't use it. We can't use our cash cards. Actually, do we have enough on our cash cards? Maybe we don't. That's entirely possible, because this is cents, so that's only $20. No, we probably don't have enough on those cash cards, which is interesting. Maybe we can run back. Let's see. Or I could just... Yeah, see, because it is a bug. It's not meant to be there. I could just give myself that amount. I think that that would be fine. But we're going to go back. I'm going to see if I can find any other cash cards that I have, which I might be able to. And we're going down, I believe. Okay. I need to totally relearn my way around the mansion in the dark now. Let's see. Do we have any cash cards here at all? Search all around us. Okay, we're going to do a filter and we're going to search for cash. Okay, we do have a number of cash cards. So let's go ahead and just take some of the larger cash cards with us in the hopes that we will actually have enough to trade with Candy back for our own belongings. Okay, let's see. Let's try again. I would like to trade with you. See, it still says we have 0, though. This is the problem I have with this. What if I put my cash card up to trade? Okay, fine. I don't want Candy to die, but there doesn't seem to be anything I can do to stop it, unfortunately, right now. Unless there is another fix that comes. I was hoping that there might be something to help fix that issue with the NPCs, but unfortunately it still seems to be an issue that we can't get around right now. Even having a search for the amount owed in the save files came up with nothing for me. There was absolutely nothing there, so I'm confused. I searched for both the amount and for the code, which is meant to be just owed, and came up with nothing. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Something strange. Something very strange. And I guess it just means I need to be extra careful with Candy. Yeah. Okay, well, we're going to get our saxophone going. And I just got to hope I mean, I think what I'm going to be doing is just checking out her stats every now and then. So examining her wounds, making sure that she's okay. I think she's just going to be continuing to mutate even further. So, gotta watch out for her. Gotta watch out for our friend. Okay, so we can see a little less now, unfortunately, but we are going to start reading. And this shouldn't be that fun, but playing our saxophone will definitely help. Okay, we can actually see a little bit better now. It's because there was a lightning storm outside? I think so. Okay, right, we're dead tired now, so we will stop. Yes. How far did we make it? Okay, we made it a little far, and wow, it is actually really quite cold out. We got to 50%, so that's not so bad. We didn't mutate any further, that's good. We didn't lose anything. So, could be worse. Let's go ahead and activate that saxophone. And we've still got some biscuits to eat, so we're going to go ahead and eat those first, and then we're going to drink our water. Boom. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and turn that atomic nightlight off, and we are going to go and return to our bedroom. I know, Candy, I know. Pei doesn't seem to be suffering. Pei seems to be absolutely fine. And I find this strange, because Candy has those tablets on her, so shouldn't she be using those? I feel like she should. Wow, we really can't see anymore. It's like real dark. No, Pei says she's also suffering as well. Okay. I wonder if there's any way, because there's no way for me to change it right now. I don't want to do it, but I might need to debug. That might be the only way here. This is the correct room. This is the correct room. This is where we want to be. Okay, let me have a look. I don't think we'll be able to see them right now. Let's just have a look. Edit player NPCs. Okay. I don't know if we can get rid of anything on them. Might need to be able to change or set needs. Let's go to health, radiation. It's 120 currently. Let's set the value to 0. And I know, yeah, it's cheap, but there is nothing else that I can do right now, not without being able to get those items back. So the way that I kind of see it in my mind is that they have been taking those tablets routinely together. And that makes sense to me. For me to let them die just because Candy won't take them out of her pocket doesn't make sense to me. So I feel like when it's a story sense and it makes sense, it's okay to use the debug controls, but only for these reasons. You don't want to be using them for anything else. So Pei, let's go ahead, set health, radiation. She had a little less. I'm going to set that to 0. So we should be okay there. Now we are going to go to sleep, and sleeping, we know that we can run into some interesting issues. So hopefully with the blanket that we have now, we should be okay. Our mouth and our hands should be alright. I'm just going to double check our windows. Yep, they're not smashed anymore. Okay, we have 4 blankets there. That should be more than enough for us to cover ourselves in, that we aren't chilly during the night. It's comfortable, and we go to sleep. The 2 of them sleeping on the bed next to us. Okay, alright, we're doing okay. Alertness comes somewhat fast, and your muscles stretch easier than before you went to bed. That's a good sign. I feel like our body is already agreeing with us more. We're going to go ahead and eat some more of those biscuits. It looks like Candy is awake, and Pei is awake as well. And it's good to see them both feeling better, not only just obviously with the radiation. I imagine they're still going to be taking their tablets over the next few days, but, you know, just all healed up from that horrific night we had. Yeah. Okay, let's get a move on. We've still got the saxophone in hand. You know what, we can actually just read down here. I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We can close up there, and we can go to our little couch again. And we're going to go ahead and activate our saxophone, start playing that, and we're going to read more of this lovely book here and see how far we can make it. I'm imagining we're pretty much going to go through the entire day until it goes to night. We're very close to. Okay, we're going to stop reading this, see how close we are. 74%. I don't want to push it much further. So we're going to stop playing the saxophone now, and we are going to essentially just eat the rest of our biscuits here and then go purify some water. Let's actually just unwield that for now. Just store that in our inventory and just keep on moving. I actually really quite like the cloak that Dusk has wrapped around her. I think it's very cool. Okay, let's not dive into the water right now. Let's go ahead and just activate that, get that going, and let us make some clean water. Boom. That's what we're after. Let's make 8, and we'll pour it straight into the container, and we'll consume the rest. And we probably could have made a little bit more, but that's okay. No, let's not get super slaked. We are in need of more food though. So I might need to have a look at making some more biscuits perhaps. The biscuits seem to go down quite well, so I think we might make another batch of biscuits. Let's go for 3 again. Nice. And they both actually assist us in making our batch of biscuits, so thanks guys, I appreciate that. Both Pay and Candy. We have no idea where Bradley is. I'm still concerned about him. I know he's out there somewhere. He was probably angry, frustrated, and hurt about the loss of Lyda. And maybe he feels he doesn't have any reason to stay anymore. Quite possibly. Donnie, what we don't know. We don't know what Donnie was doing here in the first place. You know, we haven't actually checked on those nukes, so we're going to go and do that. Both of them are still there. That's good. Good sign. Good sign for us. Okay, so we are still hungry. Let's go ahead and just have, boom, that one there. Okay, but we're feeling good. We're feeling good. I'm wondering if we could just continue reading for a little bit further. I think we're going to do that. Come back to our comfy couch. We're going to uncover our atomic nightlight. We're going to start playing our saxophone into the night. Because there really isn't much around us. We seem to be pretty much okay on that. Okay, so it takes 2 hours to read a chapter. It's not very fun, but luckily playing the saxophone is. So we're going to start reading. We're going to see how we do. It takes a long time. Oh, and something happened there, and I don't know what. But we're just going to keep on going for a little bit further. Okay. Yeah, let's stop now. Because we actually do want to try and get some sunlight tomorrow. There we go, stop that and see what happened to us, because I think we did mutate something. I saw something green pop up there. Let us go and cover that up for now. And I'm just going to check the message log, because I'm relatively sure that we saw a piece of green text amongst all of that. So we're just going to scroll through, see if we can pick it up out amongst. That's the only problem with playing a saxophone during this. Wow, we're actually kind of close, 86%. We were getting there. Oh, we were feeling nauseous again? What are we feeling nauseous about? Why? What is it? What could be making us feeling nauseous? Maybe it is radiation sickness still, to a degree. We're at 91 because surely the environment would still be irradiated around us because it's somewhere that we did spend time in. So it could be, we could be suffering some form of radiation sickness still. I'm gonna have another one of those. Okay, let's go ahead and eat some of these biscuits. We always want to try and eat before we drink, purely just because it usually makes us a little thirsty. So then that means that we can just drink afterwards and be all good. We could probably continue reading. We're getting close. It's going to take a few more hours. We're at 91% now, which is pretty close. Yeah. Or we could sleep. I think sleeping is going to be more responsible. We need to try and take care of ourselves a little bit now. Candy says she's suffering from radiation sickness. Again? Maybe the place is irradiated. Shit. Let's have a look. Okay. If it is, we might need to look at moving to another part of the mansion. Let's have a look at Candy. Check out that health. Holy shit, she's super radiated. Holy shit. She's got the tablets. They should be able to take them. But maybe the same thing's happening to us as well. God damn. Wow. Okay. This changes things. Obviously, this area here will be quite irradiated as well. We can't sleep there anymore. We might not be able to spend... Even here might be irradiated as well. We don't know. There's no easy way for us to tell. Unless we have a Geiger counter, and I think we might actually have a Geiger counter amongst our tools. Let's just jump into here really quick. And I'm going to search all around myself. Is it actually searching? I swear we have a Geiger counter. It should be like that, right? Maybe we could make one. I don't know. That might not be the correct way to spell it. Well, it'd be under electronics if anything. Electronics skill isn't super high, so I wouldn't be surprised if we couldn't make one. Yeah, I guess that's probably a reason why our electronic skill isn't actually that high. We could look at trying to get the others to teach us a little bit. I'm really concerned about them though. I'm concerned about maybe that's why the others were running away, because the area is irradiated. Maybe like the NPC code is get away from the radiation. And if that's the case, then that portion of the mansion we can't use. I think we're going to sleep somewhere else for now, for the sake of our companions. And come the morning, if they are more heavily radiated, well, I mean, that's definitely a concern. Now, where else can we go? There is that one room with the pool table. I feel like we could probably spend the night in there. I feel like that would be acceptable. It's not too bad of a spot. Trying to remember how to get there though, it's slightly difficult to get there. I believe we have to go through the library. Okay. Yes, it's through this one here. Okay. Alright, so we are going to try and spend the night here. We're probably going to get a little, quite fairly cold. Again, it's our mouth and our hands. Sorry, our mouth and feet. Actually, our hands as well now. I guess not having the blankets with us isn't so great. We are just going to try and sleep though. I think we'll be able to pull through the night. Okay, we fall asleep. Okay, long fingernails turn back into claws. Alright. And the others go to sleep. And I'm probably going to let them continue to sleep. Have some of our biscuits. I'm worried about the radiation in this place now. Big time. What's that on Candy? I think her eyes might have mutated. I'm not going to wake them up now. Her face looks slightly different. I'm concerned about them. Concerned about their health. Big time. Concerned about my own health as well. I guess we can't see that we're suffering radiation, but the throwing up makes me think that we are. And also just our skills kind of being down constantly, even though we should theoretically be okay now. We're not tired, but we're still suffering a drop in our skills and our strength and everything. It's dropping right down. So we have to be getting affected by radiation in some form or another. If that's the case, we could be in trouble with the spot that we're in now, the mansion itself. Who's that out there now? Is that Donnie? It's Bradley. Is that Donnie as well? It's two others. Bradley's found others somehow. God, okay. I don't know whether to be afraid or happy. I'm not so sure. Well, we do know of a few other things nearby us. There is the military bunker, which is somewhere that we definitely want to go, somewhere that we can get a decent amount of stuff from. We have military ID cards, so we can get into that. There's also the Last Man on Earth shelter, which is pretty damn decent, somewhere that we might be able to turn into a base of our own. We have a public washroom, again, really, really good. What am I talking about? No, it's not really good. I was trying. The FEMA camp is somewhere we want to get to. That's really good. The washroom is just a washroom. There is a mansion next to the FEMA camp. That's pretty much a no-go for me. It's not connected to the road or anything. We have another mansion over here, which is right by the swamp, which is tempting because the swamp is both a source of food, salt water, and plant fibers, which we can use to make a shit ton of thread. It's kind of close to town, which makes me a little nervous, but I feel like maybe that's a good site for us because that means that we would be able to go into the town, raid, and come back relatively easily. I wanted to get a whole heap of supplies and short ropes and stuff like that from this motel, but I think maybe an expedition out towards that other mansion might be in order because I feel like we might need to abort this mansion, even though it has been our home. I think we would take Lida with us if we could. Okay, we're going to leave them for now. I think I'm going to go and grab Travis, and I believe Travis is still hanging out by the front. No, he's not. Where are you, Travis? I've forgotten where you are. No, he's going to be down in our main room. So, let's go grab him. We just have claws now, and I think the claws are actually better melee-wise than the retractable claws, so I'm happy with that. We are just going to grab Travis, and we're going to get the hell out of this room, because this room, you know, essentially anywhere we spend a lot of time is kind of gone, you know? They're going to be heavily radiated for probably a decent while. It makes me really worried about the others now. We can't have them stay here. Okay. Alright, we're going to hit the road. Close up. I'm going to take another one of these. Oh, we actually still have a fair amount of tainted meat on us. Let's just drop that for now. Okay. Yeah, we are going to have one of those iodine tablets. Do we have any more Prussian blue? We must. We must do. I'm just going to have a quick look before we go, just because it's going to put my mind at ease a little bit, knowing that we can take care of ourselves even just the slightest bit. I would feel really bad about leaving this mansion behind, but with it so heavily irradiated, I feel like it's a danger to us and everyone else that lives here. Okay. I feel like we had so much Prussian blue, and that's why I stopped taking them. But maybe not. We have some royal jelly there. Okay, let's look north of us and get rid of that. Okay. No, we don't seem to have any. We just had the one? Well, I know there's a ridiculous amount up at the lab. I could always just do a quick stop at the lab. You know what? I think we're just going to do that. Do a quick stop at the lab. I'm going to leave the saxophone behind. Oh, what the hell? We got rat claws. Okay. Interesting. How did they work for us? Tougher and slightly gnarled. Okay. I'll take your word on it. I need to remember if we're going to fight. Obviously, I think we'd still be able to fight with the cloak on. But we might need to take off our thermal lining for our gloves and loosen the scarf around our mouth so that we can actually use our fangs. Okay. Let's do this, Dusk. I'm not seeing anything about us being affected by the sun. It is flurries at the moment, but the lighting is bright. Who's up there? Okay, Donnie's there. So Bradley was up there with 3 extra people. I don't know if I want to talk to them. I'm a little nervous going up there now. Could they be trying to capture Dusk? We're going to take a wide way around. So we could actually sense... Oh, holy shit. Are they all dogs? There's a massive pack of dogs up there. We're going to try and avoid them if we can. And just make our way up to the lab. Okay. There's a moose to the east. Let's not mess with the moose. Much rather we didn't. Okay, we've got a zombie dog to northeast. Interesting. There are some dead out here. Okay, we've made it to the lab. We haven't encountered the others. Take that as a good sign. And let's see if we can find ourselves some Prussian blue, because we know that there is a lot here. No, not there though. We are hearing screams from beneath though. Okay, we're going to let go of Travis for now, and we are just going to... No, we're not going to climb, we are going to go down. Okay, so our sight isn't as good down here now, but I feel like we should be able to find some relatively quickly. I just need to make sure that we actually remember our way out of here. We have cleared the place up pretty well. But I know that there were some amounts of it still kicking about. Just a briefcase, nitric acid. We'll take it if we can. We don't have a lot of space, so... Oh, that's just viewing. Whoops. My bad. Okay. Ideally finding some Prussian blue. Okay. It is a lot harder just going through like this. I really should have just brought a flashlight. We don't have one, do we? No. Bugger. And the atomic nightlight is actually going to blind us more in this situation, so not worth us using. I don't think we're going to go down a level. I think there's still a chance that we could actually find some here. Okay, this was a turret room. There's a chance that we could still run into some enemies in here though, so... Even though we have pretty well cleared the place out, the chance they could still be stumbling about. Nothing for us. Nothing up there, damn. Getting hungry and thirsty. Let's have a biscuit break. There we go. Okay, we're hearing all kinds of calls now. I know Dusk doesn't like to be here, but... we need to look. Little girls are wailing. Just need to find more, chance we might be able to find some in the cleaner's cupboard, potentially. It's more likely going to be bleach and other things. Yeah. It's funny because we just saw so much of it. Nope, let's not stand in that. Actually go no. We might need to go down a level here. Depending. It's starting to look that way. Because I imagine... I feel like we took so much more than just a few. But apparently... it's all gone pretty fast. No, they're not going to be in here. They're more likely to be in spaces where, you know, we're just going to go down. Where we're finding actual, like, equipment. The bedrooms, they most likely won't have them. There's a chance, but I'd say it's unlikely. It's more rooms like that we're going to find them. Okay, what have we got? Just a syringe and a hacksaw. Okay. I know I came away with a hacksaw, because I always forget. I'm pretty sure this time I made sure I remembered. Okay, I think we... Nope. Fire extinguisher. And we're throwing up again, so yeah, we are definitely suffering. I'd say this has got to be radiation. I also kind of like that it doesn't tell us that it's radiation. I guess the signs are there though, right? Probably been there for a while. Being radiated is actually going to make us mutate at a higher rate as well. So, might see more. Nope, I feel like I'm seeing the same things again now. Okay. If I find another way down, we might take it. Just the can. No Prussian blue. Don't want any more trouble from there though. Okay, we'll take that staircase. No longer nauseous. We're going deeper down now. Just gotta hope we find something down here. And then I just gotta hope we can find a way out again. Well, I know we don't want to go in there. And I know some of you want me to nuke the Shoggoth. I don't think we want to do it just yet. Yeah. Advanced Economics. We don't actually have that book, apparently. Oh, no, we do. We do, because it's purple. So, we do. It'll be red if we don't have it. Plastic flask. Nothing. We need our Prussian blue. Yep, I see it. Just make sure there's not a chance that none of them have them. No. It's burnt out bionics. Not for us. Okay, keep on working our way around. Much harder to do this in the dark. I kind of remember the layout. Kind of. Small bathrooms. Okay. Just scissors, probably. Yep, just scissors. God damn. Don't you love it when you see something all the time and then as soon as you need it, no luck. I was so sure we saw so much of it as well. You know what, I'm tempted to go back to the, ooh, okay, interesting. Let's just ignore that. I'm tempted to go back to the wristwatch because it has an alarm clock on it. Okay, alright, strange. Things are happening. Okay. Ignore that message. Okay, let's just drop the gold watch for now. And let's go ahead and wear our wristwatch instead. I think having an alarm is more beneficial than having a bitchin' looking gold watch. Can we reload? We do actually have some batteries. Okay, good. Let's do this thing. Let's reload that and let's go ahead and activate the flashlight. Boom. Okay, this should be a little faster now because we can just come into rooms like this as well and just double check that we're not missing out on anything in particular. And we can tell that we're not. I'm actually just going to go down because I feel like we have a higher chance on some of these lower levels. Okay, let's see. It's just a screwdriver set. Okay. Keep on moving. You can see there's nothing in there. Actually, hello. What have we got? Not yell. Clean water. Okay, well, let's actually just drink it because it's here. Why not? We're going to be burning those batteries. We can see there is a man hack to the west. That's okay. We're going to try and ignore it if we can. Okay. Don't know how well ignoring it is going to go. Okay, hello. He can actually see us now. Okay, so let's test out these claws. I want to see if we can... Let's go ahead and loosen the knit scarf. Okay, we loosen the knit scarf. I want to see if we can actually... Okay, we smashed it. Pretty well. Let's go ahead and just tighten up that scarf again. What do we have in there? Nothing. There's a hidden staircase down. But not much else. What do we got? Ammonia, which is useful, but it's gonna weigh us down too much. Okay, here we go. No Prussian blue. God damn. And we can hear the Shoggoth once again. Those are the blobs. Let's keep them locked in there for now. Okay, what do we got? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, Dusk is starting to become concerned. Okay, we might have something up there. Or down here. We've got some batteries at the very least. Just next to us. But that is it. Don't want that. Just want the batteries. Okay. Let's move up to the other room. Hope that we've got something. No. Just more clean water. Not what we need at all. Dusk hearing voices throughout the place, people calling out for help, knowing that the majority of them are false. Nope, I'm not surprised. Okay, we're gonna have to go deeper. Not finding anything down here. Very, very surprised about it. Would have thought it would be... Oh, here we go. We've got something over just this way. Do we have a chance? No. No, we do not. Do we have a chance down here? No, we do not. Not a chance in hell. Doesn't look good for us finding something to help with our radiation. Because I think when we were irradiated, I felt like we had an immunity to it to a sense, but I think we are susceptible to the radiation that we create around us. So it really does impede you from being in one area for any length of time. It makes it very, very dangerous to do that. And a whole heap of nothing. Thanks for nothing, lab. Dusk whispers to herself as she continues through its halls. It's not looking good for us. We might need to go lower level. We need to be sure. No, nothing there. I will be back in a moment. Alrighty, I have returned. And, well, our search for Prussian blue is not going well. I'm thinking we're going to have to go down to some of the lower levels in the hopes that we will be able to find it, but Really, it's not looking so hot for us right now. For Dusk. And I blame Candy for not sharing. If only we didn't have that bug, we would not be having this issue right now. Yeah, unfortunately there is no way for me to get that back from her. But, oh geez, see, look, we're throwing up already. We can go down deeper, but I think for now we are just going to keep on trying to carry on. There is actually a zombie brute to the south. I'm imagining he is actually, yes, still behind there, with no way to get to us. That's what I tell myself. Okay, there are some potassium iodine tablets there, which we'll grab. They can help us a little bit, but I don't think they can help us now. I think we're past the point of return when it comes to, oh, that's the Shoggoth. Yeah, we don't want to be down here with that. No, let's not step into the dissector. I'm glad it asked me whether or not I wanted to dissect myself. I really don't want to. Really don't. Let's leave them well alone. Definitely nothing there. Wow. I'm surprised. I feel like we were seeing so much of it. Maybe it was my imagination. But I certainly felt like we were seeing a really decent amount of it. And it's all hidden from us now. You can see lots of ways down, but oh, no way to it. We might need to go down to the next level. See what we can find there. It's looking like that. I'm not finding anything else here. One final search of the bedroom. I really doubt that we'll find anything in here. No, it's not looking like it. Not likely, unfortunately. We no longer feel nauseous. I suppose that's a good thing, but I don't know about eating anymore. Not while we're still feeling so bad. Don't think we had any hidden away behind the desks. Underneath the desks, no, just the book. Okay, nope, not for us. Damn. That is rough. Okay. Check it out real quick. Nope. I'd be happy with just one pack. Like, that would that'd be enough to help us out. At least last for a decent while. What do we have there? Just a plastic bag. Yeah. Poor Dusk. It's not looking good. Old turret room. And nope. Does not look well for us. What have we got? Ammonia, vinegar. Nothing that's actually helpful to us. I'm trying to remember what it's actually in. Whether it's a plastic bottle or something of the like. Check the bathrooms just in case. We never know. Put a few more items up here. Nothing that's actually going to help us. Just the lab coat. Should have maybe checked some of the other ones, but I doubt there was actually anything in them. Can never really truly know for sure though. Suppose it's worth us actually going up here and checking these ones. Very least. Nope. Nada. Well, it's not looking good for poor Dusk. And we're hearing emergency sirens calling out throughout the lab. Let's see if there is anything else down here. There's a chance that we might be able to find some. There's a lot of 9mm casings if we ever needed them. Nope. And that's pretty much the whole shebang down here. Let's not step into the dissector. Make sure that we actually press no. Sometimes it can be hard to do so. Yeah, nothing new. Damn. Come on. Yes! I will take it. So there's only 2 in each one. Sorry, 10 in each one. Okay. Let's take it. Okay. Goddamn. Okay. That is something good. Now, I don't know how often we should take those, but We'll take them as much as we can. We've actually got some tainted meat on us still, and I think it's because, yeah, we've got the, yeah, we still have that turned on. We'll disable that for now, save the changes, and we'll get rid of those at the same time. God damn. Well, let's see if we can get ourselves back up to the surface, but this is looking like, the end of today's episode with Dusk. As we give the Shoggoth a wink. Oh god, that's like the first time we've seen it with the lights on. I don't like it. I'm surprised that the glass is able to hold it, or that it has for so long. I imagine it's going to be able to get out of there sooner rather than later, and I think that that's kind of reminded Dusk that she does need to do something about that. She really does. You know that the mini nukes are still down here. How long? How long does how much does it give us? If we were to activate it, how long would it give us? I don't know if I just want to guess this. I don't know if I want to guess the amount of time it would take us to do this. I'm sweating. But I think we should do it. Is this the floor that it's on? I think it might be. No, it's down one more, isn't it? Let's see if we can find this son of a bitch. Or at the very least find the way down. Damn, we're gonna have to reload that flashlight. Okay. Are we out of batteries? Oh no, there we go. Okay. Not seeing... It's gotta be down another. Okay, yeah. Now where is it? Oh, that's the drop. But were they on this level? Yes, because the zombie brute. Okay. Alright. I am going to look this up because I want to know how long it's going to give us before it blows. Because there is no way for us to test it out. If it's 5 seconds, we might be able to run away far enough. And I feel like it's something that we would have looked up in our little atomic book. Something that we would know. So, I'll be back in just a moment. Okay. I have returned. The general consensus seems to be 10 turns. I don't know if that's long enough for us to get away or not. But I think that Dusk would want to try. This thing has been working its way into her mind the whole time that she's been here. She knows the danger that it is. So let's go in there. I know it doesn't look threatening, just being a small little sprite, but it's big and it's bad, and I don't even know if this is going to be good enough to take it down. Okay. Activate. Okay. I don't know how long is too long or too short. I imagine it's still talking in turns. Let's give ourselves a really decent buffer. We want to give ourselves 300 turns. If that is 300 turns, I don't know if it's 300 seconds. Let's very carefully place it. And then we're going to run. Actually run very, very fast. Closing that behind us, and running. Go, 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 go. I don't know how far we need to go, but we're just going to go as quick and as fast as we can. Let's get ourselves behind the glass here. Back as far as we can possibly go. And now we wait. We cross our fingers and we wait. We wait for a very big explosion. It's 10 PM. And we are deaf. From all the way over here, we are deaf. Our ears are ringing. We heard someone yell, "Hurry." I'm going to wait until our hearing comes back. That thing might be out now. Could be out. Could be dead, could be buried under rubble. We don't know for sure. We turn our flashlight off as our ears ring, the shockwave rattling the facility. Did Dusk get it? Or has she made the problem a hell of a lot worse? We're going to find out next episode. Thank you for joining me for this one. I'm very nervous about what might happen next. I hope you'll join me. I've been Rycon. This has been Duskwood. You have all been awesome, and until next time, stay